Welcome to Gentle's World Agency, where we bring to you the latest news around the world. On this report, the third American, who the U.S. State Department identified as missing in action in Ukraine, is a U.S. Marine veteran, Grady Kirpasi. His wife, Hee-Sun Kim, confirmed to Gentle's agency. Here are the updates. Before we continue with this report, please subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to be notified when next we drop a new video.
The leaders of France, Germany, and Italy visited Kyiv as part of a high-profile trip to smooth tensions over what Ukrainian officials perceive as a lukewarm support in their fight against Russia. The number of Ukrainians who have died since Russia invaded Ukraine in February likely stands in the tens of thousands, according to Ukraine's defense minister, who said he hopes the figure is below 1,000. Defense minister said, U.S. weapons will help Ukraine seize back Russian-occupied territory, including Crimea and Donbas, after the Biden administration said it was providing an extra $1 billion in military aid. Family confirms identity of third American volunteer fighter missing in action in Ukraine. The third American who the U.S. State Department identified as missing in action in Ukraine is a U.S. Marine veteran, Grady Kirpasi. His wife, Hee-Sun Kim, confirmed to Gentle's agency. The last time Kim and other close friends heard from Kirpasi was between April 23 and 24, George Heath, a family friend of Kirpasi's, told Gentle's agency. Kirpasi served in the U.S. Marine Corps for 20 years, retiring in November 2021. He chose to volunteer alongside Ukrainians in Ukraine but initially did not envision himself fighting on the front lines of the war, Heath said. For him personally, he has a skill set that he feels he can give back, Heath said. He wanted to go and help the Ukrainian people. He wasn't really planning on fighting. Close quote. The State Department said they were aware of reports of a third American who traveled to Ukraine to fight against Russia who has been identified in recent weeks as missing, State Department spokesperson Ned Price said during a press briefing on Thursday. Price did not give a name of the third reportedly missing American, but said the State Department was in touch with the family. Kirpasi arrived in Ukraine on March the 7th and made it to Ukraine's capital of Kyiv on March the 21st, Heath said. Kirpasi and other members of the Foreign Legion were tasked to man an observation post at the end of April near Kherson, around the time Kirpasi stopped communicating with his wife and friends back in the U.S., Heath said. The Foreign Legion is a group of foreign fighters who have volunteered to fight alongside Ukrainians against Russia's invasion of the country. It is not clear if Kirpasi was a member of the Foreign Legion, but he was a volunteer fighting alongside Ukrainians, Heath said. Kirpasi and Foreign Legion troops manning the post at the time started receiving small arms fire on April the 26th, Heath said, meaning they were getting shot at. Kirpasi and the other soldier went to go investigate what was happening, so they left the observation post, Heath said. Grady then radioed to Ukrainian military to start firing back, and that was the last time anyone heard from him, Heath said. Heath has reconstructed this account from other Foreign Legion members he's spoken with in the weeks since Kirpasi has gone missing, he said. The State Department told Kim that Kirpasi was missing in action on April the 28th, Heath said. The reason he has been identified as missing in action is because his body has not been found or identified, he added. Kirpasi's goal was not to be in firefights doing stuff like that when he went to Ukraine, Heath said. It just ended up being that way in the end, he added. Kirpasi joined the U.S. Marines after September 11 and had 4 deployments in total during his service, including 3 to Iraq. He was a decorated service member who won the Good Conduct Medal 3 times, the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal 3 times, the Purple Heart Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, and the Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, among other awards, according to his military service record. Heath described Kirpasi as a great leader. Kirpasi was Heath's platoon commander in the U.S. Marines from 2012 to 2014, Heath said. He always led from the front. He always took care of his Marines, Heath said. After retiring from the Marines last fall, Kirpasi applied to a PhD program at Stanford University. He did not get into the program, but was applying to other doctorate programs while he was in Ukraine, Heath said. Kirpasi's last post in the military was at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. He was living in Wilmington, North Carolina, before he left for Ukraine, another family friend, Jason Tokushige, told Gentle's agency. Thanks for staying with us. Please support us with your likes, comments, and also share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to click on the notification bell to be notified when next we drop a new video. See you in the next